Frickin' Goldwing didn't wave. God. Frickin' Goldwing, man. Hey ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Hopefully everyone had a reasonably decent weekend. Hello, traffic. I think I'm just gonna have to pull out and... Get up to speed here. So yeah, how's everyone doing? Hopefully we all had a good weekend. I thought I would talk a little bit today about how things are going. Since last weekend, of course, I'm on the bike again. Hallelujah, right? I've been riding. I rode on road to school/work on Friday for the first time again, and then over the weekend too, and of course right now. So things are all good. You know what, this light is going to take a while, so I'm going to skip ahead. Alright. Let's see. So yeah, thought I would talk about how everything's doing today. Back on the bike, of course. Feeling great. Myself, my knee's better, doesn't hurt anymore. The skin is healing up nicely, you know, from the road rash, etc., so I'm fine. Also this weekend, did some maintenance on the bike. Just did like a chain lube and, or, you know, clean the chain, lubed it, washed the bike, etc., and I was able to swap out the old damaged frame slider and put on the new one. So the bike's back to good shape and I'm riding again and chain's lubed and it's all good to go. So I'm back to normal again pretty much. I stopped in here at a local power sports shop on Friday and had them look the bike over really quick. Nothing wrong with it. You know, it's running fine. It's not making any noise, not getting any indicators. Everything is fine with the bike, so all good there. Let's see, get up to speed a little bit more. So yeah, the bike's all good. I also, when I was in there, I had them check on my helmet, and the guy went ahead and pulled out the lining for it and checked the shell, because of course it did hit the ground when I crashed. The thing is that I kind of, when I crashed, I kind of went down on like a hard spot on the helmet. It was like on one of the corners. So it hit on a stronger spot, and the shell actually isn't damaged at all. And of course, that's why you have to get a new helmet when you crash or drop your helmet or whatever, because it'll crack the shell and then you have a weak spot in your helmet. But the shell is not, the hard inner shell is not damaged at all. So I don't need to get a new helmet, but you know, I got a new visor since my visor was all scratched up. So I got that replaced, so that's all good. My gear's all good, you know, gloves, coat, all that stuff's not damaged. So everything's just hunky-dory with me. I'm really glad about that, and you know, I'm glad to be back riding now and feeling good and having fun, so yeah. Also this weekend, I thought I would talk about, if you saw my video from last Wednesday, if not, here it is. But that's where I talked about my friend who was injured in a wreck over the weekend as well, and went to the hospital and stuff like that. Over the weekend, I did go up and visit him to see how things are going. And I really didn't even get a chance to visit him. I visited his parents who were there. Because he is still in the induced coma. Now he is stabilized, and they're actually like slowly bringing him off the anesthesia coma medicine stuff. So he's slowly getting back to normal. well, you know, not back to normal, but he's stable now. They've stopped the bleeding in his brain, and you know, everything is stable now. Now he is going to be he's in ICU right now, intensive care, and he probably will be for about maybe two or more weeks. Still in ICU, getting, you know, full-time attention, still in the coma. He still has a piece of his skull removed, because of course they have to remove that to let the brain swell, so that way the brain isn't pushing against the skull. So he has a piece of his skull removed right now. So he'll still be in ICU for a little while. So hopefully his recovery goes okay through that. Then of course they'll move him to, you know, a regular hospital room, I guess. I don't know. And by then he should be back out of the coma, and he'll be basically on like you know, just kind of being monitored, and he'll be sort of on physical therapy, if you will. They have been able to figure out that all, like, his motor functions are working well. So even in the coma, they've been able to have him move fingers, move legs, move arms, move toes, all that stuff. So his motor functions are okay. So that's good news, of course. You know, he's not obviously paralyzed from this accident. But they don't know at this point what there's going to be in terms of permanent damage. It's a likely guess that there will be some permanent damage from a motorcycle wreck when you have bleeding in your brain and stuff like that. Again, please wear a helmet. You hopefully won't have that issue. So it can be guessed that he'll probably have some permanent brain damage or something, but hopefully that's minimal. Hopefully everything goes okay with his recovery and he's back to riding again soon. With the riding group that we're in, you know, that I'm part of, and he's part of this group, and the crash happened on a group ride. We did have a meeting last week about it to discuss kind of how to go about things, you know, fundraising, helping his family out, stuff like that. So those are kind of worked out, and everything's good. So hopefully, you know, keep him in your thoughts, and in your prayers if you are into that stuff. You know what I mean. And hope for his recovery, and hope that everything will be okay. So yeah, that's my little update on how things are going. I think that's it for me. If I come up with something else, I'll let you know. But for now, I am out. Peace.